for Pete Perez, his family, and for the Corps. And you see right next to him, there is the source of his foundation, his strength that has allowed him to achieve the great things that he's done in the military. Next to him is his wife, Grace, his mother, Victoria, and his daughter, Victoria. His other daughter, Michelle, is back home in Texas with her 3 children. But there's Team Perez, and that's why this guy's done so great, that's it right there. Hua. And I'm going to try to keep my remarks short. Mother Victoria had said, I'm really proud of Pete, and I know all the great things that he's done, so you can keep it short. But the Southwestern Division, we are truly honored to have Pete join our leadership team and also join the ranks for the Senior Executive Service. He really is one of the most deserving leaders, individuals I've ever known to join this prestigious group. He embodies the best of the best. He's got it all going for him. Texas A&M graduate. Humble servant and everything else, except for when it comes to being an Aggie. I don't know what those guys eat or drink when they show up at College Station, but Pete's one of them. But I'm very proud of that. Really the best of the best. This background tells a core story of our support, his support to the nation and to our warfighters. Pete served the Corps and the nation from Alaska to Afghanistan and from Korea to the Texas coast. Quite a spread, and throughout that his duties have been varied and ever-increasing in responsibility and challenges. And he stands here today ready and deserving to take this next step. He has demonstrated strong performance in a variety of jobs throughout his career, always demonstrated superior potential. Anyone that I've talked to that has worked with him or where Pete has worked for some of our leaders in the Corps, they always said it's no surprise. I knew Pete would always get there because he's always been a great performer, superior potential, and a man and leader of character, a passion to serve. That's Pete Perez. A little bit about his accomplishments. Hurricane Ike struck the Houston Galveston coast in 2008. Pete was serving as the Chief of Engineering and Construction and helped lead the repair and recovery efforts for that area for the following years as they recovered from that devastating worst hurricane hit that coast in many, many years. He's led our core efforts in the dam safety program. 2 dams, very high risk in the Houston area, led the plan, and now about ready to execute the repairs to lower the risk of failure of those dams. Pete led those efforts. He's been a leader regionally. He led our Regional Planning and Environmental Center in a period where we had to bring together our planners throughout the region to provide higher quality products to our customers, and also because of the decreasing workload, very tough, challenging, it's change, it's innovation, it's a regional effort, and Pete did that as our acting regional business director. He's led the development along the Texas coast, building, sustaining key relationships with all the partners. That's an area that is growing faster than probably any coast in the nation. It requires innovation, requires thinking outside the box, and Pete and Team Galveston have done exactly that. He served our warfighters for 8 months in Afghanistan. Again, you heard the theme throughout: leadership, a man of character, always making an impact and serving well. So it's because of that is the reason why he's here today. I know his family is extremely proud of him, and all of us in the Southwestern Division are as well. We look forward to Grace joining us in the Dallas area. They're moving in right now, and Pete getting behind the desk there as a regional business director. So congratulations, Pete Perez and family.
Brigadier General Kuhl will now present the SES certificate signed by the Secretary of the Army.
First, General Kula, thank you for those kind remarks. General Boston, thank you for your vote of confidence. I'll try to be brief as I try to give thanks and recognize those people who've been along my side throughout this journey. First of all, I'm a blessed man, and I think we all need to give thanks to the Lord. Being a part of this core group of executives was never part of my career plan. But as we all know, God has a sense of humor. Our plans generally don't align with His. And with this great opportunity, what He's telling me is that He's not done shaping and molding me as a person and as a leader that I need to be in this great organization. To my parents, Mom, thank you for being here on this great occasion to celebrate it with my colleagues and I. And Dad, I know you're looking down from above. I want to, thank you for your constant love, encouragement, and support. You were the ones that taught me at a very early age that you need to be persistent and you need to work hard and anything is possible with a little determination and a little discipline. And Dad also understood that the importance of working through adversity builds character, and I couldn't agree more. Love you. Thank you. To my family, my wife Grace, daughter Victoria, and Michelle, who cannot be here like General Kula says. She's at home taking care of our 3 beautiful grandchildren. Grace, I know this hasn't been easy. It's not easy supporting, hasn't been easy supporting me as I pursued my career aspirations. See, Grace is the real hero in all of this. In each new place that we moved to, she was the one that made sure that our kids adjusted to the new environment, the new surrounding, and made each new place our home. See, as has been said, mobility generally isn't a part of a civilian spouse's plan. I'm just glad Grace didn't read the fine print. But she rolled with the punches, and I can't thank her enough for being strong, flexible, and adaptable. I love you. Thank you. There's a few other people that I would like to specifically recognize. Most of them are here because they were primarily responsible for coaching and mentoring and guiding me. First and foremost is James Dalton. I don't know what he saw in me in 1999, but he saw something, and ever since he has remained vigilant, overseeing my professional development. Thank you, James. More importantly, though, I want to thank James and his wife, Tanya, for being great friends to our family. For that, I'm forever grateful. Jim Hannon, you were the one who taught me the importance of thinking strategically about relationships. And you knew when the right time was for me to hone those soft skills that I would need that are critical to leadership. Yes, Jim, I still swallow a mouthful of blood, but I understand it's for the greater good. Thank you. I don't see KDA in here, but Karen, I want to thank her for her wisdom and honest communication. She was the one that told me just to be yourself, tell people what you know, execute, deliver, and meet the expectations of our clients. And lastly, Bob Slotbauer. It's going to be an absolute privilege and honor to work beside you at SWD. Since 2006, Bob has challenged me. While I may not have always met his expectations, I don't know if anybody can, but I knew it was all part of a bigger plan. And those words still resonate with me, Bob. I know the sleepy little coastal district. That's the best advice you could have ever given me. Today's a great day for my colleagues and I. And yes, it's a great individual honor. But if life lessons have taught me anything, is that I didn't get here on my own. Today is representative of a body of work by others who have invested in me. And today is your special day. And Jim Garrison, please tell Gary Kukowski it's his special day as well. So I close with this. We are in trying times, and we'll be experiencing trying times in the foreseeable future. My wife gave me this great little book. It's called Soup, a recipe to nurture your team and culture. And in that book, There are principles that we're all familiar with, things that we've all heard and learned. You know, you lead with optimism, you share the vision, you build the trust. You fill those gaps with positive communication, you be authentic, be transparent. The theme of the book is the soup. The soup is the culture. And the culture is representative of its leadership. And you can't distinguish the soup from the ones who are stirring the soup. And guess who's stirring the soup? It's all of us. It's leaders. And if we learned anything this week, is that this great organization is calling upon us to be our best. And I'm ready for that challenge. I look forward to working with my colleagues as we help shape this future direction of this great organization to ensure its long-term resiliency and relevancy for those that we serve. Thank you.